I make good money, and I'm still drowning.
Imagine this is somebody's home. That's their reality right there. That's everything they own.
Isn't it utterly wild that in some places it's illegal to live in your vehicle or to be homeless?
So today I wanted to have a conversation about the cost of living crisis. So I've compiled 3 videos together for you guys. The first one is like an older couple, a nurse and her husband walks in the aisle sands. You would think that they will be doing well, but apparently they're living paycheck to paycheck. And so the question is, are they living beyond their means, or is this just the signs of the times? Then another clip showing just how bad it is here in Canada, where we have people living outside in tents inside of the snow. And then finally, a video with a lady just kind of questioning the government and really what do they want people to do? What do they want from us? So without further ado, we're going to dive right in.
I make good money, and I'm still drowning. Let's be honest for a second. I'm a nurse. My husband works in the oil field. On paper, we should be fine. But the truth, we're in debt. I'm exhausted. And I was quietly panicking about how the hell I would make it to retirement without losing my mind. My husband is gone for long stretches. I work full-time. I run the house. I manage the bills. I handle the kids. And no one talks about how heavy that gets. Here's the part I'm afraid to say out loud. I don't want to be a nurse anymore. Not because I'm lazy, but because this life is costing me my peace and my presence with my girls. I'm here for the woman who feels this too. You're not broken. You're burnt out. And something has to give. But it doesn't get to be you. If this hit, stay. We're building something different.
Right, and it's not just with the women or with the nurses, it's with every profession. A lot of people are feeling burnt out because they're working hard, but yet they're just barely scraping by. And so then where's the incentives to continue to work hard or even work harder when you know that all your money is going to be gone to bills and expenses anyways, right? So I completely sympathize with this lady and her husband. I wish them well. We're going to dive into the next clip.
Imagine this is somebody's home. That's their reality right there. That's everything they own. The cost of living is so high in Canada that they had to resort to this lifestyle. You know, you in your big mansion, your warm apartment, can you imagine living like this? As you know, most of us, we are 1 or 2 paychecks from being homeless. And if we don't speak up, if we don't come out here to have those conversations, this is going to be our reality very soon. Look at this. This is crazy.
You've seen the job market, right? We've already seen the job market. So I really want to hear from you guys down in the comments below. Where do you think this is going? Do you think that we're going to go towards a point of universal basic income as more and more people continue to lose the ability to afford their day-to-day life? Do you think that this is where the government steps in with a universal basic income? And are you in support of such a thing? Because I think eventually something is going to have to give, right? Because what are people going to do when they can no longer afford even a roof over their heads? And with the rise in AI, and I don't want to speculate here, but a lot of jobs are projected to be replaced by AI, right? So how are people going to make a living? So these are definitely worrying times, and it's absolutely important that we talk about these right now and continue to shout it from the rooftops, because we're going towards a direction where it might be hard to turn back from.
Isn't it utterly wild that in some places it's illegal to live in your vehicle or to be homeless? It's as if the lawmakers are saying, because you can't play the game that we want you to play, or you don't have the mental capacity to play the game that we want you to play to make this whole merry-go-round go around, your existence is now illegal. How is this even possible?
Yeah, and she's not lying. We saw that play out I forget what state it was in the US, where they are now making being homeless actually illegal. So it's what are people supposed to do, right? It's almost as if you can't win in this game unless you are one of the star players or something, right? I don't know what people are supposed to do at this point. Your guess is as good as mine. But as always, I welcome your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. Be sure to leave this video with a like and a subscribe. and I'll see you on the next one.